Hello, good morning, good evening, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who will be catching this live of mine. Today I'm going on a 10-day go live challenge. I'm starting my 10-day go live challenge. So you'll be seeing more of me. So friends of Charito Gabriel, you will be seeing more of me here on my page and just coming on and talking about some topics. So today's topic for my first Go Live challenge is why did I start my own digital business? Actually, I'm just boiling some dumplings, so just bear with me for a bit. Okay, so I'm back. Why did I start my own digital business? Anybody who's following my page, hello. I don't know why it doesn't show up who's... Wait, hi Pa. Is that you? Okay, yeah, so going back. Anybody who has been following my page and who has checked out my page, you would see there why I like a little story about me and how I started my own digital business and how I came to know about the digital business, unlike other people who saw an ad online. I was introduced into the digital business by my friend and my mentor, my now mentor, Alice. But as to the question why, I never really, it may not be clear to everyone. And so here it is. Well, we are an immigrant here in Canada, and being parents to growing children, we all would like to give better quality of life to our kids, right? So that's it. That's just the very basic of it. Like quality life not only for our kids but for us as well. You know, when you immigrate to a foreign country, it's not, you have to fast track your life because it's not the same thing as when you grow up in the country where you are in. Here we needed to restart. I had to go back to school for a while in order for me to land on the job that I like in the industry that I am in line with in the first place, and the reason why I came over here. But then when you start a life anew, it well I would think that other people, even if they grew up here, they also accumulate debts. And same with us. My husband and I, although we're both working full time, we have accumulated debts. And for us, who as simple as we are, we have been living life back home as simply as we can, and we are, as much as possible, we don't like accumulating debts. But here now, in living here in Canada, we have accumulated debts much more as we would have wanted to. And now that my husband is in his golden years, approaching retirement. Me, I'm in my middle age, and I'm also thinking about about retirement as well, some 20, 19 years from now. And that one thing, if you've read that pinned post I have on my page, when my husband had his kidney stone, surgery for kidney stone, was just a wake-up call for me. And my why came back again, and that's, I would just like to have that simple life without having the stress of thinking about how do I get rid of all these debts and all. We have a mortgage on our home, and yeah, how are we able to clean up our debts before retirement? And just thinking about it now, and we can't we really can't avoid anybody in the family getting sick, and we can't afford that. I can't afford myself getting sick. I can't afford my husband getting sick, and us getting into that area where we get into a one income household family. I can't think about that. But I had to, when he got into surgery and had few days without pay. It was just a few days and we got by, but it makes you think, right? So what should I do? And it was just inopportune time that I was introduced into the business, and so I decided to check it out, research about it, and yeah, that's how my journey getting into the digital business. But yeah, I can tell you a lot of whys, but the very first thing that I would that really gets into my mind is like giving my family the quality of life without the stress of getting into or something that for us just to be able to give our kids the quality of life they deserve. And yeah, the digital business is the answer for me. It may not be a get rich quick scheme like anybody else would expect or would want to, but who gets rich overnight, right? If you are doing something legitimate, your money doesn't grow on trees. Or even if they do grow in trees, trees don't bear fruits overnight, right? So the same thing with the digital business. I know this is not an overnight thing for me. I am looking on this long term, and while my kids are still young, in the long term, I may not be able to give them the kind of life I would want them. I would want to give them right now, but I definitely would be able to give them the kind of life that I would want to give them even when I am gone, because this business will be left for them to manage in the future. So yeah, that's it for now. I will be back tomorrow for another challenge. So yeah, stay tuned for it. Bye for now. Thank you.